What is going on, everyone? Platinum B is coming at you with yet another video. Today we are going to be taking a very special look at my overall Platinum spreadsheet in regards to my stack and where it sits as far as the premiums I've paid, the value of my stack, and how, on average, my stack equals less than the current spot price. I'm going to explain to you how I did it and things of that nature. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay guys, so we're going to go over to the screen cam so I can show you all my Platinum spreadsheet, and I'm going to talk to you about my strategy since I started stacking Platinum and going forward and just things of that nature. So let's head over to the screen cam and I'll see y'all over there. Okay guys, so as you can see here, I've got my Platinum spreadsheet pulled up and we're going to take a look at the prices I paid for each piece, as well as how my overall average cost is below what spot price is. So I'm going to discuss with you all how I did that, what my strategy is, what my approach, things of that nature. So as you can see here at the top of my list, I've got my 2016 Maple. That was my first full ounce of Platinum I purchased. I spent $935 for. At the current time, spot price is higher than that, so I've made money on that piece. Now, I bought that years ago, so not in 2016, but still years ago, so obviously it took a while to make money on that piece, but I still have made money on that piece. As you can see here, I've got, and I had other pieces, but I sold them, so they are not in this spreadsheet, but I have sold certain pieces here and there to recoup some premium and to turn it into larger pieces and things of that nature. But today we're just going to talk about my entire stack, which I have laid out in this spreadsheet. So I've got my 2016 Maple, I spent $935, I've made money on that. 2020 Eagle, I bought literally less than a year ago, $931, already made money on that. 1 ounce Queen Beast Falcon, $925, made money on that. Queen Beast Black Bull, made money on that. Queen Beast Unicorn, made money on that, and so on and so forth. Now, I could go all day showing you the pieces I made money on, but today I specifically want to talk about certain things. But we're going to look at the spreadsheet, obviously, just so you can see all of the different pieces laid out in a list that I have. And so these are all of my 1 ounces at the top. Right around this point, I started the 100 pieces of Platinum challenge, so I've been picking up fractionals over time, which I plan on probably selling some of them to recoup some premium later on to turn into larger pieces, which is not a bad approach to take when trying to save up for a full ounce of Platinum. But as you can see here, what I have is Troy ounces, that's what TO stands for here at the top, and cost right here. So all of these are my 1 ounce pieces. Right around here is when I started getting into fractionals, and 1/25 ounce Philharmonic 2020, I spent $61.61 for. I'm not sure what that equates to as far as spot, but that cannot be a very high premium considering. These usually go for around $100 at this point. But I've got 0.04 as the 1/25 ounce, 1/20 ounce Koala is the 0.05. So I've got all of these fractionals laid out here. As you can see, I've got my 1 gram PAMP, my 1 gram Credit Suisse, my 5 gram Belcambi, my 10 gram Belcambi, my 1/10 ounce Eagle, and so on and so forth. And as you can see here, I've got the Troy ounces laid out. Some of the bars were kind of hard to calculate, but I did get them eventually. Obviously, them being made into grams, they come out to very strange Troy ounces, but all of these are the Troy ounce weight of each piece. So I don't have anything listed in grams other than the description of the piece. As you can see, I've got a lot of small pieces. And as we get down here, we've got some medium-sized pieces with the 1/4 ounces, 2.5 gram bar. We did pick up a 1 ounce right here for $1,200, which is pretty much the highest premium I've ever spent on a 1 ounce piece of Platinum. And so that was a piece we picked up, and then we got 2.5 gram, and then of course we picked up the new Queen's Beast, and that is I've already made money on that, and I picked that up like 4 or 5 months ago. So platinum's looking good right now where spot price is. But as you can see here, I have the overall weight of the piece and then the price I paid. Now, as you can see, there's a 0 here. That has to do with me using eBay bucks. So anytime I get eBay bucks from an item, I don't automatically subtract it from the item that I purchased. So I act as if eBay bucks is really just free money in a sense. And I don't, so if I buy a piece on eBay, a piece of metal, gold, silver, platinum, whatever, I don't automatically subtract whatever the eBay bucks is from the price I paid for the piece. I just go ahead and let it subtract from my future pieces. So I got this for free essentially because I picked up some gold, and that is in my gold spreadsheet. And I was going to buy the gold anyways, and the gold was low premium, so that's that. That's why that's a 0. But as far as all these pieces, I have the prices laid out, and I have the weight, and I have a description of the piece in this category. So this is what I'm using for my 100 pieces of platinum challenge. So there's that. So there are all my pieces, and once we get all the way down here at the bottom, I've got 100 spaces spaced out, so this will be full at some point. But down here at the very bottom, we've got total troy ounces at 13.9241549, which is a crazy decimal, but just under 14 ounces. And our average cost per troy ounce is $1,038.9104. Now, at the top of this spreadsheet, you saw that a lot of the 1 ounce pieces I bought for around somewhere below $9.50, and with spot price at over $10.50, any fractionals that I bought and paid a premium for that equated to somewhere around $1,300, $1,400, $1,500 spot, it gets averaged down because of those 1 ounce coins I bought. So my overall average cost is below what spot price is. So if I sold everything I have right now for spot, I would make money. Now, I would never sell platinum for spot because it doesn't sell for spot at the current time. It's the same thing with gold and silver. You used to be able to find gold and silver, depending on the pieces you had or were looking for, pretty much at spot if you were buying it from a private individual. Right now, if you buy it from a private individual, you might get it for a little bit less premium than a dealer, but they're going to probably add some premium unless it's some war nickels or something of that nature. But this is important to look at, and I wanted to make this video talking specifically about some specific points. So, as you can see here, my average cost per troy ounce is below what spot price is. The way I did that was I paid premium at the time of purchasing, and I didn't really worry too much about it. And it ended up benefiting me in the long run because I've made money across the board on my whole stack on average, regardless of the fractionals I picked up, which you saw that I picked up a lot of fractionals and paid a lot of premium. It doesn't matter because overall, the average is less than what spot price is. And so going forward, I'm going to kind of make it a goal of mine to keep that average cost below spot. So now that I've accumulated a sizable amount of platinum and a sizable amount of pieces, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at this average cost per troy ounce, and if it ever goes above where spot is, I'm going to make that a hold period, right? I'm going to sit there and I'm going to wait for platinum to come down before purchasing again as far as spot price. So if spot ever goes below 1038 right now, right, for instance, I would hold. If spot goes above 1038, I'll buy. Because as long as I'm below where spot price is, that's okay in my book. Now, originally, when I started the 100 Pieces of Platinum Challenge, I was going to try to keep my average cost below $1,000. Obviously, I've gone a little bit above that, and that's okay. Because at the end of the day, I think platinum really should be at the $1,500 mark anyways, and that's the limit I set on any premium across the board, no matter what the size of the piece is. I set the limit of my premium at $1,500 spot. So I pretend spot is $1,500, and if the piece I'm buying, if I do the math and it turns out if I bought a full ounce of those pieces and it ends up being more than $1,500, I just pass on it all together. So even if it's a 1/10 ounce, I never pay more than $150. If it's a 1/4 ounce, I really don't pay more than $350. a half ounce. I would never pay more than $700 for a half ounce. So I see platinum being a $1,500 metal, not a $1,000 metal. It's just above $1,000 spot right now, yes, but I just see it being $1,500 metal. $2,000, we're looking real good. $1,500, we're looking where we should be. $1,000 is a bargain. So that's just my thoughts and my take as far as my strategy and how I stack platinum. Overall, it's ended up very well across the board, buying pieces and not worrying so much about the premium that I'm paying and worrying more about what it's going to look like in the future. And I see good things in platinum's future. I've talked about that many times on my channel, but I just see very, very good things across the board. Not a whole lot of concerns overall. And that's just my take on it. I know a lot of different people have a lot of different opinions. There's even followers of my channel who stack no platinum and they just enjoy watching my channel. And I appreciate all of my loyal followers and subscribers. Any new people to the channel, welcome. I have a lot of videos talking about platinum and other precious metals. Be sure to check those out. And thank you for stopping by and checking out my spreadsheet. I'm glad I was able to share it with you all. I look forward to filling in all of these empty spaces with very unique pieces and showing those on my channel. But today I just specifically wanted to show my platinum stack spreadsheet to you all so that you all can just kind of look at it and see how I have actually made money stacking platinum over the past year. And most of these pieces I got in the past year. I did have pieces before I started this spreadsheet and challenge and everything like that, but that was more so me just stacking weight and not really caring about it. The past year, I've really started to get more and more strategic with my stacking, and so that is when I started tracking all of my platinum as well as gold sales. I still just stack silver for weight. I don't really keep track of overall cost average of that as much because there's just so much silver I have. It would just be monotonous to keep track of all that. And it's so low priced, even right now, that it's not much of my concern. Silver is just a big fat safety net, whereas platinum and gold, they're a safety net as well, but I would like to keep track of that a little bit more closely. But yeah, guys, this is how my spreadsheet is set up. It's very easy to set up a spreadsheet such as this. If you know how to work Excel, that's great. I use Apple Numbers because I use a MacBook for all of my computing needs, but either or is a good option for simple stuff like this. And with all that being said, guys, I highly suggest you check out my other videos. I have a lot of great videos talking about platinum. And with all that being said, guys, until next time, we will see ya.